I'm Pallister-Wilkins. I'm an assistant professor at the University of Amsterdam, and I research what I call humanitarian border work, which is sort of humanitarian assistance efforts at the borders of Europe, which we are right now at the border of Europe. And today there is not much necessarily humanitarian assistance going on right now because it's very, very rough, and so not so many people are crossing. But what I'm doing here basically with my research is sort of researching all the volunteers that have come here over the last few months, got slowly incredibly organized, and are now sort of doing an amazing, amazing job of providing sort of on the ground sort of first response assistance to all the refugees arriving here into Europe for the first time from Turkey. What I'm really interested in is looking at the way that this is an incredibly grassroots response that has really occurred and happened because of a lack of response from Greece, from the Greek government, from the European Union, but also from the larger humanitarian organizations that we generally think sort of respond to these refugee crises. So the UNHCR, the Red Cross, and people like that. They are not here. And there's a lot of all the sort of academic work on humanitarianism and humanitarian assistance, and why that's necessary really talks about the fact that it's necessary because politics has failed, right? Crises happen because human beings fail to act or put in place structures and systems that can help address the problems of our crazy current world. And that's really what's happened here in Lesbos. There's been a crisis, there's been a failure of politicians, of actors to actually do something and address the issues going on here right now. And that really wasn't necessary because we knew that these people were coming, right? If you've been paying attention for the last 4 years, the people moving here from Turkey on into Europe was an inevitability. And, you know, it's a geographical inevitability because Turkey is right there. And this is the closest place, effectively, right, from Turkey into Europe, now that the land borders are effectively shut in Evros and Bulgaria. It's a sort of a geographical inevitability that people will come here, land on this northern shore of Lesbos, attempting to sort of seek life. So that's what I'm here doing. I'm researching all the amazing work that's going on here with all of the volunteers, and they're really, I mean, I've only been here for a few days, but they are really doing an absolutely amazing job. And it's really, really important now that winter is coming that more and more people are actually still active, and that people realize that the problem is not going to stop just because the weather's getting bad, right? People are still going to come, because if you look at what it's like to live in Syria right now, this is still better than living, say, in Aleppo. So I